hours away from Hurricane Dorian, getting closer and closer to the South Carolina coast down here. I want to step out of the way so you can kind of take a look at what we are seeing. It is actually starting to get, it looks like a little loose out of the sand. We saw a big wave just a couple minutes before you came to us kind of go onto the vehicle, and we could see the wheels lift up out of the sand. So we can only assume that, it'll only take a really big wave to kind of loosen this vehicle up, and then who knows what's going to happen from there. Now, as far as exactly how this vehicle got out here, we haven't heard any official word from police quite yet. We're still working to confirm some information. But it does appear that this person, drove this vehicle out onto the beach. Some people that we're talking with out here say that it's possibly been like this overnight, and that the owner of the vehicle was actually out here a little bit earlier. There is no one in the vehicle right now, so that is good news. No one is in danger directly out there, but it's definitely creating, a pretty big scene over here. We actually have a lot of people to the side of us who are over here taking pictures. There we go. You can kind of take a look at them now. They are taking pictures, taking videos. A lot of people have actually been getting onto the vehicle itself and kind of documenting this pretty strange event that we have going on out here. Again, Hurricane Dorian is just a few hours away from being where we are right now. We can definitely feel the wind picking up out here. The rain is pelting us from the side, as you can see. So this is definitely not a good scenario for this vehicle. No idea what is going to happen to it, but at this point, there's no one actively trying to get the vehicle out of the sand, off of the beach. So we can only assume it's going to stay here until Dorian comes, and then it's up to the hurricane, really, from there. We're going to stay out here and be bringing you updates as this situation continues out here. For now, reporting live in Myrtle Beach, Kathleen Surrey, ABC 15 News. No, we did not see the vehicle drive up. What we were hearing from some people out here actually is that someone drove this vehicle out here last night and that it got stuck on the beach. So that's what we're hearing. We didn't see anyone actually bring the vehicle out here, though. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to the anchor?
Yes.
I thought you were talking to the producer.
No. Okay. Okay. Let me give you this. I need to figure out something.
I don't think it's going to take much more for that thing to break loose. Kathleen, can you move to the right just a little bit? I was asking you to move to the right just a little bit. You're covering up the vehicle.
Grover sees this as the opportune time to tell me to remove my mic flag. Like, okay.
Remove your mic flag?
Yeah, remove the mic flag. It's like, we have some bigger things going on, but yes, we'll get to that. Okay.
Oh, there goes the bumper.
Oh. Hey Liz, it's Kathleen. Okay. Okay, hello everyone. So for those of you who are joining us on Facebook, and those who have been watching us for a couple of minutes, my name is Kathleen Suri. I'm reporting with Sinclair here. Your eyes are not deceiving you. They're not playing tricks on you. There is a vehicle out here right now, stuck on the beach. We are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hurricane Dorian just a few hours away from making its full impacts here. So definitely not a good time for a vehicle to be on the beach. We've been here for, maybe 30 minutes, Daniel? 30 minutes or so, and we have started seeing these wheels of the vehicle, of this Jeep in the sand, starting to get loose. When a big wave comes in and hits this vehicle, we're kind of seeing the wheels lift up. So we can only assume it may be just a matter of, that right big wave hitting it for it to get loose out of the sand, and then we have no idea what could possibly happen from there. That's pretty much up to Hurricane Dorian at this point. You can see the violent waves crashing behind us. They have gotten stronger since we've been here. You can probably hear the wind in the background. Oh, I don't know if you just saw that, but that was another example of one of those big waves hitting the vehicle and the tires kind of lifting up out of the sand. Luckily, we want to let you know that there is no one inside the vehicle right now. There hasn't been since we got here. We're still waiting on official confirmation from police, and if we get any more information from them, we will bring that to you live here on Facebook. But we have heard from people who are standing here that the owner of this vehicle actually drove it onto the beach last night, and it's been here overnight. But again, working to get that information officially confirmed. I don't know if my photographer can zoom in a little bit. The waves have already taken off the front bumper of the vehicle. We want to zoom into that. So, I mean, these waves are nothing to be messed with, absolutely, and even a vehicle, even a car cannot stand in the way of them right now as Hurricane Dorian gets closer. These waves are definitely getting stronger out there, if we can see on the horizon where they're coming in. So the water has been getting a little more violent, but maybe 20 minutes before this, we were seeing quite a few people actually going up to the vehicle, some people even getting on top of it, taking pictures, kind of making light of the situation. Luckily, again, no one is inside of there, so that is very, very good news. But yeah, this is just not an opportune time to have your vehicle stuck on the beach. And you can see there's no first responders out here. There's no police, making an effort to get this vehicle out of here. I'm not even sure exactly how they would do that. Again, for those of you just joining us, we are live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where we have a Jeep stuck in the sand, but we're not sure how much longer it's actually going to be stuck for. As these waves get stronger, they get more violent. Hurricane Dorian gets closer to where we're at on the coast. Who knows what's going to happen with this vehicle? So that's kind of what everyone is out here waiting and watching for. If my cameraman can pan over a little bit and show us some of the people that we have just standing out here taking pictures. People coming and going, just kind of seeing what's going on. This is definitely not something you see every day. It's definitely not something we expected to see when we came out here for hurricane coverage. Oh. Yep, that was just another example of another big wave hitting the vehicle. Yeah, we have some big waves there on the horizon. They are definitely getting stronger and more intense. That is for sure. Wow, that's the biggest shift that we've seen the vehicle make. Those back tires kind of lifting up and the back end of the vehicle coming closer to us here on the shore. Yeah, we're going to back up just a little bit because the waves are getting closer to us here. Hello?
It will not be long.
And for those of you who are still watching us on Facebook Live, you can see those waves behind us, or behind the vehicle rather. And there are a lot of people standing here watching this storm with us, or watching the waves with us rather, and watching what's going on with this vehicle. But these waves are definitely getting closer and closer to shore. Tracking Dorian as it gets closer. For those of you just joining us, this is in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We have a vehicle that is stuck on the beach. People here tell us that the vehicle actually drove up last night and it's been stuck ever since. We haven't gotten that confirmed with police yet. We are still working on getting information about exactly how this happened. There's no one in the car, which is a very, very good thing because we've got a lot of very violent, strong, intensifying waves out there. And for those of you joining us on Facebook, we are going to be doing a live shot for one of our Sinclair sister stations, WPDE, ABC 15 News in Myrtle Beach here in a few minutes. So that's when you'll be hearing me kind of repeating the same information and kind of giving us an update about what we've been hearing and learning so far. And those waves are coming in and the sand is definitely shifting. Sand is definitely shifting below my feet right now. So okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, we are. Recording.
Oh, yeah.
Stand by. Well, things are definitely moving here as the waves intensify, the wind is intensifying, and we have Hurricane Dorian that is getting closer to us in the next couple of hours. So I want to step out of the way so you can get a closer look. This is the Jeep that is currently stuck on the beach, but we're not sure exactly how much longer it's going to be stuck, and that's why we have so many people out here right now who are waiting just to see kind of what happens. The wheels, we have seen them being lifted up off of the sand, so there's is going to happen and where this vehicle is going to go. The waves are intensifying, so it may just be a matter of, getting one really big, strong wave here, and then the vehicle may move. Where to, we're not exactly sure, but this is definitely not a good time for this Jeep to be out here stuck on the beach. We've seen the water getting closer and closer to where we're standing. The crowd that we have here has definitely been pushed back a bit. Earlier, we were seeing people getting right up on the vehicle, some people on top of it, in fact, taking pictures and taking videos and kind of looking at the situation that we have here. We haven't heard official word from police exactly how this happened or what happened, but the people out here on the beach are telling us there was the owner of the vehicle drove this out here last night. It got stuck and then the owner left it. They tell us that the owner was out here earlier taking pictures, but again, we're still working on getting that information confirmed by police and finding out exactly how this happened. Again, no one is in the vehicle, which is very good news because we have no idea where it's going to be going at this point. You can see there's one of the people who's out here right now watching exactly what's going on. If we want to pan over, you can see kind of the crowd that we have going on, taking pictures. We've definitely been seeing more people coming out here. Again, those waves are intensifying a lot. Just in the last 45 minutes, we've been seeing these get stronger and stronger, and every once in a while a big wave will come and hit, which we may be seeing here in just a couple of seconds, and the wheels lift up off of the ground, getting the car closer to what we can only assume could be unstuck. We are going to be staying out here, and I know that right now we're also streaming live on our Facebook Live as well if you want to kind of continue keeping up with the situation that we have going on right now. Again, for those of you just joining us, this is in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we have a Jeep that is stuck in the sand right now out here as Hurricane Dorian gets closer and intensifies, but we don't know how much longer it's going to be there. So stay with us for the latest information, and we'll let you know when and if this vehicle decides to move. For now, reporting live in Myrtle Beach, Kathleen Suri, ABC 15 News. Okay. I have so much sand everywhere.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's good. Now I don't have to watch the news tonight.
There you go. You're watching it live as it happens.
15 or 17?
Well, so we're with ABC 15 News down here in Myrtle Beach for this week, but our home station is back in Nashville, Tennessee. We're with Fox 17, but both of us are owned by the same company, so we're just coming out to help out with the storm coverage.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Be safe.
We will. You too.
Do in Myrtle Beach. You want to mosey on?
Got it.
Hey, just to let them know, we're at 40% battery, and the other battery got wet, so this is the only one we got. Did you get Billy Bob out of the shot? Just for a second. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're just directly in between the camera and the car. Any other place is fine. Really? See, I'm not. I want to make sure I don't feel it. The second I get on top of that car, it's getting washed away.
What are they going to do? Nothing. The police said that they were going to get it, then they said it's too much. So they put the little movie on the front of it, and they'll just go and find it. Really, you know. What was this person doing? A 19-year-old. I know, but what? She just driving up the beach and got stuck in a sand there and just left it there. Oh. Yeah. Well, what were they doing? I mean, did they get a ticket? No. I don't know. You're going to get one, but then your license plate on the back. Y'all video. They video in your days, I guess.